Hi, my name is Arianna Harrold. I am going to be performing a spoken word poem piece I wrote entitled The Reality of Fatherlessness. And as you can tell by the title, this is about, recently actually, my father really badly rejected me, and I went to a teacher at my school. And this teacher just taught me things and told me things about God that I never knew and I never would have known if it weren't for this teacher. And so that, and I started attending a new church called Horizon here in Stockton. I should check it out. But it was just, I don't even know how to explain it. It was just things that was said in the church, outside of the church, from people that attend the church that will stick with me for the rest of my life. And there's not really words to describe it, but once I saw the first sermon, I just was crying, I was bawling. It was just so much compassion and love put into teaching people about God, and if it weren't for them, I wouldn't be able to go around just telling people about my faith, and just being able to get past the pain was the hardest, but I did it. And there to thank not only them, but anyone who's been there for me. That's not a lot of people, but to the few people, thank you. But this is also to anyone whose dad isn't in their life, and it could be for whatever reason, but they're not there. And I just want you guys to know, or anyone really, I'm only a message away, and God's only a prayer away. So, let me just get... Okay. I don't exactly know where to start. All I know is there's something lurking at the bottom of my heart. It started as a kid. I used to watch Daddy throw fits. Like a child or a very, very sad man, he'd kick and scream and hit. I watched my knight in shining armor walk out of a shattered glass door. He'd watch me scream for him as I tried to pick all the pieces up off of the floor. It's sad that there's this assumption that fathers receive, that they'll be around once a woman conceives. But the sad, ugly truth is daddies leave their seeds. Grew up without him. They told me, just stay strong. They said, just hold on. But that's hard to do when it seems like everyone eventually seems to be gone. I know I need to have faith to believe it all gets better. But what I don't understand is why we tell that to the same kids who hide their wrists with a sweater. We're stuck in a generation where we're expected to grow up faster. People say, enjoy your childhood, but 44% of our children are bastards. It's sad, don't you think, that the people you love are the first to leave? That the fairy tale daddy doesn't even believe in his family, in his daughter, in his life. And when you tell him how you feel, it's like he's on trial. So many excuses, he's stuck in denial. But Psalm 68:5 says God's the father to the fatherless. So I'm sitting here complaining because my father left. In reality, my father is the realest. See, I don't know many fathers that would let their sons die. Not because he didn't love him, but because he loves you and I. So I'm sitting here pitying myself, wishing my daddy would come home, when in reality my daddy's right next to me, sitting on the throne. So yes, I do feel temporary emptiness. But if I think about it, I am not fatherless. I can't touch my dad. but I can reach for him. I can get down on my knees and I can beg for him. Because my daddy is the strongest of them all. He endured pain and death so that I could stand tall. Thank you.